All right. Good evening. Good evening, Lucian. First and foremost, good evening, God. Good evening, Lucian. Good evening, Jesus Christ sheep, believers in God. And for the moment, in your uncertainty of being certain, be still. Let me talk to the part of you that is certain in being uncertain. So let us have peace for this moment of gratitude, of thanks to the part of us that wagers options. Let us give thanks to the part of us that conspire upon tangents away from the goals we set for ourselves. Let us be grateful that with these itinerary motives, these ingenious plots of safety, of security, let us be certain that we learn. Let us be certain that we grow, that we progress forward. Yes, the goals we set for ourselves may be so far in advance that we may not see it. That we may not be able to comprehend that it is possible. But let us be certain that our uncertainty, that any feet towards this goal could be a waste of time. But know this, this part of us that tells us everything beyond everything, that we are certain that we set a goal and that we will work towards it. So I want to thank you. We all would like to thank you, the part of us that says that goal is not worth going for. That goal is too far off. That goal, we really don't know how to accomplish it, which breeds our doubt, which breeds our uncertainty that we're certain that we're going somewhere. We're positive that we're headed this direction. We're secure that each and every step that we make is towards that goal that we set for ourselves. So thank you, part of me that tells me that my steps towards that goal that I plan, that I plot, that I want to be secure in, that I want to reach to be achieved is not the steps that I plan. When this parade, when this feat of magnificence occurred, and along the way, we stand and we dance of fulfillment, of enjoyment, of being successful. For that goal is in reach. Let us be secure. Let us be certain that there are obstacles not on our path that will say you shouldn't do that. Now bring up when this young man was picked out of a litter of his siblings, when this young man was picked without knowing the strength of his heart, without knowing the feats he faced, God said, that's who's after my heart. That one friend of mine has what I'm looking for. So when we are certain that our goal is in reach, there will be parts of us that says, King David, why are you dancing out in front of the parade like that? Why are you doing that stuff like that? Why? You are of royalty now. You are of this. You are of that. You don't need to do this or that or the other. Let us be brave and learn and know that I still have my yes is my yes. I still have my no and is my no. I still know that the goal that I set forth back then, I did what I had to do, what I did to succeed in it. It wasn't because I changed or doubted. It was because I put forth effort for this achievement. This clarity of element of life. So as I dance, this parade, this procession, is not for me to put on a front that I did not act this way, that didn't portray this image just because I succeeded. For I am certain from the moment of a goal conceived that my yes is yes, my no is no, my behavior is what God knows it will be. I know there is no type of way I can deceive God. So that part of us, inside of us, outside of us, environment part of us, voices part of us, peer pressure part of us, circle part of us, our need part of us, our yearning part of us, our loneliness part of us, are obstacles that would tell us that we should not be this excited for achieving. These part of us would tell you that this walk towards that goal is not what what you need to do. For when you reach that goal and you're excited, it will be harder for me to convince you to change who you are. So these parts of us will start off from the beginning. These parts of us will start off in the middle. These parts of us will work harder when we're down and confused and uncertain, that we're certain that we're headed towards this goal. For these parts of us, no blame, but thanks, knows that when you achieve that goal set, it's way harder to convince you that you need to step back. So I want to say thank you. Thank you to all the parts of us. For it's not us. It's not them. It is the journey. It is the journey, for the goal is just a blink of an eye. The goal is just a minute second of life that I reached it and it's over. But the journey carves out each and every one of us. The journey to that goal is to mature, to create, to resonate who we are towards that goal. For when we reach that goal, when we reach that point, when we cross that finish line, we are anew of the same person. And I'll say thank you, parts of us, again and again and again, for testing me, for trying to convince me. For I know that this line I lead, this path that is guided, it is etched by the choices I make. So thank you for bringing forth an array of choices that could be, possibly be, maybe I could use that, or maybe I can't. And thank you again for, with God's strength and belief in us, we will succeed. I'll talk to y'all later. Thank y'all for listening.